so flip cam. That's a mini camcorder.
Yeah, but check it out. Here's my cell phone, and it's like same thing nowadays. You can.
Can I just check that out? Really?
Yeah,
Definitely. Who
There you
makes
go.
this?
You've just increased the value of that by about $3,000.
And so who makes this thing?
That is creative. You're filming yourself, which is almost like a paradox. It's there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually filming,
and it's pretty good.
Wait, you can do some filming.
Yeah,
I can get you on the payroll for this station.
You know.
Can we get Kirk on a maybe get? What do you think?
I think we can.
30,000 to start. 30,000 to start. Sound good?
Is the pay good?
We'll start you at 30.
What kind of benefits do you guys have?
We'll start you with no benefits, but you can work up to that.
Hey, you know, Metallica.
It's got benefits of its own, I'm sure. All right.
A different kind of benefit.
Okay, so now you guys now you've got Guitar Hero. Here you go. You got Guitar Hero just coming out. Let me ask you something. Once you've got a video game yourself in a video game, where else can you go?
Bro, I don't know, man. It doesn't get much cooler than that, does it?
Seriously.
I mean, to the moon? I don't know.
I think they're doing that soon, actually, or maybe a video game with you on the moon.
That would be interesting.
And that would be like doubly awesome.
Yeah. I mean, unless they come up with something cooler in the next 2 or 3 years, and who knows, you know, they might very well. I think this is as good as it gets as far as, like, you know, interactive media. We've come a long way since 8 tracks.
So remember back in the days when you had, what do we have, Nintendo 64, there was Sega, Atari.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? Did you ever think you would be on like a HD kind of video game one day?
Bro, I remember playing Pong and thinking it was
Yeah.
the greatest thing in the
Pong,
world.
Pong was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I even liked the sound it made. The sound of it is like boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, that was.
I thought that was like the greatest thing in the world.
Sometimes I actually play that to bed. I just have a
Really?
Pong soundtrack.
There you go.
It's really good.
It's soothing, huh?
Yes,
That's
it's very good. Now you also have the album recently.
Mm-hmm.
How's everything? How do you feel about
Good,
that?
good, really good. It's doing really well worldwide. We've sold a ton of copies everywhere, and we're currently on tour right now, and it's going really well.
Okay.
We're in the midst of a European tour, and we go back to England on Monday to play more shows.
Very cool.
But yeah, I mean, things are going really great in Metallica right now, and we all like each other.
That's good.
And, you know, we're back to liking each
Yeah,
other.
that's good.
And that's really important.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in a band.
Yeah.
And,
yeah, that's tough. I mean, that's a hard thing to achieve oftentimes. So
Yeah.
And I know it can get rough. It's been rough at times. So
Yeah.
it's good to hear that.
Yes. And you know, the whole Guitar Hero thing, it's just a cool sort of thing, you know, that really, you know, when we started doing this music thing, we really didn't expect to see ourselves in this sort of situation. And now we are, and we're connected with one of the coolest video games out there.
Are you good at the game?
You know, I've only played it once, believe it or not.
Okay. Did you nail it?
You know, well, I played against Lars, and I beat him. You know.
Oh, you did?
Well, come on, look, he's a drummer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well. Okay. Okay. You're right.
Yeah.
Makes sense. So now, you know, I won, you know, state regionals. Guitar Hero, so
Oh, really?
I might be able to give you a run for your money.
They probably.
That was back in '99, before I actually had it, but
Okay.
but still, I think it's worth something.
Yeah.
So I think I might be able to give you a
Okay.
challenge. What do you think? And I played the kazoo, so we'd have to probably do a couple of tweaks in the game, but I think
they're coming out with Kazoo Hero.
Kazoo Hero.
Yeah.
See, now that's the next step.
I think
Guitar
that's-
Hero's good,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, you need to be in Kazoo Hero.
Yeah, you know, I think that's cutting edge right
Yeah,
there.
that's it right there, and then Triangle after that. Now,
That's a
too
hard
much.
one, bro.
That's too much. Now we're from Houston. So what do you think? Obviously you've been to Houston. You played in
I
Houston.
love Houston.
All right.
Yeah, it's a great town.
What do you tell me about Houston? Because people are gonna want to know. They're gonna see you and say, well, you know, hey, I'm in Houston. Give us a shout out, and you know.
Well, you know, ever since our first tours back in the early '80s, we've always loved Houston. mainly for the fact that the fans have just been super supportive of us. Always a bit crazy.
Yeah.
We can, I remember driving rolling into town, going to the club, and there being like 300 people outside the club.
That's what it's like at Channel 2 where I work.
Yeah.
It's the same thing at Local 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What does that feel like?
It was a great feeling because at that point, we didn't really know what to expect when we rolled from town to town. I mean, especially in the beginning, we never knew where our strongest foundations were in the country. But Houston has always been really super supportive of us.
Very cool.
And the women, beautiful.
Yes.
What can I say? Texas as a whole.
Ladies?
Yep. Texas as
true.
a whole. You can't beat it.
Now South by Southwest, what do you think about that? I mean, how do you feel coming here?
I think it's pretty cool. I've always liked Austin quite a bit, and I've always been aware of South by Southwest, and to actually be playing it, I mean, I feel super hip.
Yeah. I don't know how that feels, but maybe one day
Someday we'll sit down and I'll tell you about
That's
it.
not going to help me at all. All right. What else? What else do you want to talk about here before? How much time? We got a few minutes, or?